Hello, welcome to Mindful Musings. I'm Dee Dee, your host, an energy alchemist, sound bowl practitioner, and intuitive. Yeah. Welcome back if you've been watching the videos, or welcome if this is one of your first videos. It's an honor to be here, and I am so grateful for this outlet, and I'm grateful for you. Especially thank you for those who have subscribed and the new subscribers. There's been quite a number of new subscribers. Thank you so much as we build our community, as we lift each other up and to the higher consciousness. It takes a village. It takes more than a village. It takes all of us, doesn't it? Yeah. So anyway, it's Wednesday, August 20th, and all of a sudden I went, oh wait, my sister's birthday's coming up. Well, another week or two, but I was like, oh yeah, happy birthday. I don't think she watches these, but anyway, I was not gonna do a video. I thought, well, it's probably the same information or whatever, but I was walking by the room and all of a sudden got sucked in, and did all the preliminary things that I do to do a video. So apparently Spirit Team does have something to say, or at least to say through me and to me. So we'll take it at what it's worth. Of course, as always, the checklist. The checklist of surviving these turbulent times is number one, be grounded. So do what you need to do to get grounded. Visualizing from the base of your feet, anchor into the center of the earth, base of the spine, boom, all the way into the center of the earth. Go outside and walk around, connect to Mother Earth, walk barefoot if you can, go hug a tree, smell the flowers, go talk to the birds and the animals. Just being outside, the energy, the molecules, everything that's outside just can help permeate and instantly ground you and bring in that sense of calm and security. So that's always a beautiful thing. Being outdoors just helps to calm so that you can get back in touch with yourself and with what is really the priority, which is your health and well-being on all levels. So I encourage you to please do that. And of course, those nice deep breaths that bring you back into your body, bringing you into that awareness so that you can become aware somatically of what is happening around in your energy field, of the energies and how it feels somatically in your body. That's how our body talks to us and lets us know this is on, this is off. Discernment. So you're grounded. You're breathing, nice deep breaths. Locate the center of your head, that spot of neutrality where you can see clearly, being the sacred observer, sacred witness, compassionate detachment, where you can observe what is going around without getting sucked into it and getting trapped in it. You just observe neutrally, compassionately. Doesn't mean you are putting your head in the sand. It means you are choosing to hold your sovereign space sacred. Because it doesn't do any good to get into it, because then you're vibrating at that level and you're not seeing clearly and you're coming from a reactive place. Idea is to come back into that place of calm, serenity, while chaos is going on around you. And then from that place, you will know what constitutes right action. But it's stemming from a place of love and compassion and taking care of yourself. So, okay, you're grounded. You're in the center of your head. You're breathing. So you are drawing up earth energy, and you're pulling down cosmic energy, and you're allowing them to mix throughout your body, at your energy field. They're flowing through, cleansing, clearing out your chakras as it fountains out all the way around you. Yeah, good job. And so you are in this neutral place, this sacred space, as you cleanse your energy field. You're bringing yourself into the present moment. You're staying hydrated, and remembering to bless your water, infuse it with intentions of peace, love, whatever you wish to bring into your body. So remember, that is extraordinarily important to do. And then taking the time in the morning, noon, night, all throughout the day to check in. How am I doing? How's my energy? Align the chakras, breathing into them, visualizing, taking time to connect. And while you're in that still space, think of the things that you are grateful for and set your intention. Because what we focus on is what we create. Energy creates the form. Gotcha? So whatever it is we are focusing on, we are creating more of, which is another reason to disengage, detach from that chaotic drama that is playing out, because the more you focus on it, the more you will create it, the more you will attract it, because we are a tuning fork, and whatever resonance we are vibrating is what we're going to attract. So vibrate higher. That's what our job is. Continue to lift your energy up, and we do that every time we are grateful, every time we bring in forgiveness and love, and we are operating from that higher place of unity and love and laughter and joy, from that pureness. That's what we need to be doing. Yeah, that's basically the message. It's always going to be the message until we get through this. One message that was also coming in to me that made me giggle is, again, we so want someone outside of us to come in and save the day. We just do. I know, I do that. And please remember, that's not going to happen. There is no second coming. There is no great savior outside of us who is going to come in and fix everything. Poof! And then magically we'll go along our merry way. That is not going to happen. We are the ones we have been waiting for, been praying for. We are the sovereign. We, the people, are what's going to make the difference. We are going to change the world, not someone outside of us. Someone external can certainly inspire us and get us motivated, but not one single purpose, or not even one group, is going to do it. Not this time, not ever. That was all an illusion. And we are sovereign beings who are learning to trust our intuition and see clearly through the illusion. And I'm saying that because, well, personally, I have been getting a real kind of kick out of a certain fair-haired person or whatever in California who has been leading the charge in trolling, shall I say. And it makes me laugh. It makes me laugh. And it also gives me hope, because it's like, you know what? That is the true. When we can find the humor, for one, but stand up strong in our beliefs and stand up, just standing up, we make a difference. But I'm also aware that there are a great number of people who are like, cheering this on and going, yeah, this person's going to save us. This person's going to save democracy. No. That's our job. That is our job. People can be a light. People can shine bright. They can bring the laughter to help illuminate, but it's up to us to change. And in order to do that, we have to keep working on ourselves. We have to keep healing those aspects inside of ourselves that keep creating this divisiveness. And that, as we heal, we lift our vibration. As we come into ourselves, we come into a place of calm and clarity. And it is from that place of clarity that we will know what to do to create the change. Some of us, it may be taking to the streets. And that's beautiful if that is what you are clearly called to do. For some, it may be saying, yes, I am going to seek political office. I am going to create change. Wonderful. And for some of us, it is going to be continuing to just show up every day, being the light, being that lighthouse that shines the light and continues to raise the vibration in ourselves to serve as an example. You will serve as an example, whatever it is you do or don't do. The choice, we have free will. It is totally up to us. But please don't fall into the trap, again, of believing that someone outside of us is going to save us. It is not the case. We are the ones who are going to save ourselves. And don't fall into the trap of judging others because they are doing something, say, someone judging those who are choosing to hold the light and not participate in the activism on that physical plane. There's no judgment there. We are each playing our roles in this movie that's being played out. And oh, what a drama and comedy it is. But remember, we are ultimately the playwrights and the directors of our own movies. So come on. Let's lift ourselves up and cease creating the turmoil and the conflict. And that's an inside job. Might I be considered uber optimistic? Yeah. But that is my choice. And that is how I am coping. And that is how I am getting through these turbulent times. Because I am choosing to believe in humanity. I am choosing to believe in the better nature, the better angels that I know are here. It's challenging, yeah, because there's so much going on that can create the discouragement, that can create a sense of helplessness. But I implore you, please don't go there. You go there, then the darkness, the negativity has won. Come back into the light. Come back into yourself. Withdraw from that reality, quote unquote reality, because we know it's an illusion anyway. It's strom and drum and all of this to create distraction and illusion, to keep us from recognizing our sovereignty and how powerful we are. The magic, the true magic that we hold. And we are magic. There is always magic. It's just which magic are you going to deal with? Which magic are you, or what is your intention with your magic? And I do hope it is for the upliftment and harmony and unification and peace and love. You can choose to use your magic for the other. Free will. I am choosing to use the magic to create. Let's see if there's anything more that my spirit team might want to communicate through my oracle cards. Of course, as always, this is for entertainment, spiritual, and inspirational purposes, and for the highest and greatest good of all concerned, that only truth and love may speak through me. All else is blocked by my sovereign space. Only truth may enter here. All right, let's see who wants to talk. Gateway. The Gateway Oracle, Denise Lynn, and please remember discernment, discernment, discernment. See through the illusion. And remember, things are happening. Things that we don't know about, that we're not meant to know about, that we're not ready to know about. But I encourage you to keep your faith and trust in divine timing, not our timing, because we're impatient creatures, but in divine timing. And keep holding the light. Remember, we're lighthouses. Oh, this is very sweet. This is very beautiful. Cherishing self. I accept and love myself. Yeah, I think a lot of us are being really, really hard and judgmental about ourselves and maybe about others. But oh, what a shift in energy when you cherish yourself, cherish your sovereign space, cherish your energy. And all the gifts, the magic, the roses, the nurturing, the self-care. This is so, so, so critically important. Acceptance. Right here, right now, I accept who I am and I love myself. Acceptance is such great freedom. because accepting where you are right here, right now, allows you to have clarity of where you are, who you are right here, right now. And then bringing in that love and compassion and forgiveness. That is beautiful. Cherishing self. I love that word too. It's just, it's almost beyond love. It's just, ooh, cherish. Yeah. If you are a caregiver and putting others' needs in front of your own, take time now to take care of yourself. Treat yourself like the honored guest that you are. So, like that picture shows, maybe buy yourself a gift, buy yourself roses, treat yourself to your favorite tree or your tea, your favorite meal. Nurture yourself first, because remember, take care of yourself, then you can take care of others. Place the oxygen mask on yourself before placing it on others. The universe wants you to know, be your own advocate. Spend time cherishing yourself kindly and gently. Focus on what is wondrous and remarkable about you. When you truly care for yourself, you're able to care for others even more and make a difference in their lives. It's difficult to give when your cup is only half full, but when your cup is overflowing, you have more than enough to offer others. And in the same way that if just is getting ready to say the flight, the put your own oxygen mask before assisting others. That's awesome. Yes, cherish yourself first. So is there something that is blocking your self-care? And how can you cherish yourself even more? And in what ways do others benefit if you nurture yourself first? That's perfect. Continue with the self-nurturing. Absolutely. Let's see if there's any other messages. But that is so okay, apparently. Okay, and then from that place of overflow is taking action. I enthusiastically embrace life's boundless possibilities. When our cup is full, then we can see through that lens of possibilities, of endless possibilities. And when you see through that lens, through those eyes of love, your soul, of what you wish to create, enthusiasm, which means God, in God's, that's enthusiasm. God, Goddess, divine energy flows through you and creates the means of achieving it. I like that. I enthusiastically embrace life's boundless possibilities. That is in the light, higher vibration, enthusiasm in God. Yeah, because when we look over here in the 3D and all that, limited, very limited, it just feels bad. Ugh. Over here, boundless opportunities and possibilities that we're not even aware of, because we just don't vibrate that high. But in God's love, in God's joy, in that enthusiasm, we will be guided, we will be directed from the heart. That just reminds me of way back when. I don't know if it was, must have been high school, maybe junior, but there was I think it was one of the coaches. You know, back then the coaches had taught other classes, and this was, you know, like typing or something like that. But he would always talk about enthusiasm, but it was enthusiasm, enthusiasm. And he'd say it like 3 times, enthusiasm, enthusiasm, enthusiasm. But when you think about it, sports teams, the football teams, that gotta have it. The prep rallies, all that, that's enthusiasm. Be enthusiastic about the possibilities that all of this is uncovering. All of this is going to make way for this. I love that. And let's see what Denise has to say about that. Maybe. Whatever you've been putting off, now's the time to act. So stand tall, raise your fist to the sky, and leap into action. Break out the champagne. Victory is in reach. The universe wants you to know that action creates momentum. And whatever you have been wishing and waiting for, this is the right time to move forward without looking back. Quicken your spirit by taking action now. Even if you have to face your own fears in order to do so, just look them in the eye with a calm and a clear gaze and just forge ahead. The action you take now will reap immense rewards in the future. I know several of my friends who are embarking on new adventures. I think this message is for you to let you know, yes, indeed, my dear ones, you are on the right path. You are. Keep going. Have the courage to face the fears. You're on the right path. Enthusiastically embrace. You don't have to know exactly what the next step is. Just be willing and open, and it will present itself for all of us. We don't have to know what exactly we have to do in this moment to create that change that we are seeking. We just have to be open to the possibilities, the endless possibilities, boundless possibilities. Open our hearts and our minds, and it will present itself. Meanwhile, or as Stephen Colbert would say, meanwhile, we work with ourselves in maintaining calm, being the eye in this storm. Be the calm, be the light, be the way shower, be the joy giver, the inspirational one, the clown, whatever. Bring joy, but take care of yourself first in order to give of the overflow. Yeah, I think we'll end it there. I know there's more that may flow through. Well, I'll deal with that. Maybe I'll come back on later. But I think this is supposed to be the pep talk. This is the pep talk of don't give up. Keep the faith. Don't believe what you see. There is so much more percolating, and there is so much more beauty. Focus on the beauty. Focus on the light and the love, and open up to the possibilities. Let go of the need to control or the need to know. Fill your heart with that gratitude and magic. But be very wise and discerning in how you use the power of this magic. use it for upliftment. Because we are very magical. We are divine. And we are powerful when we stand in our light and in our truth. And the more of us who do that, the greater and the sooner we'll be able to create the new. We are creating it. The sooner we will have the physical evidence of it. Remember our frequency is like the radio band, a radio frequency. Now you have to turn the knobs, or at least we used to be able to. Now I guess you push the button, but you would turn the knobs and it goes, and a station would come in, listen for a second. Yeah, it's not the station I went. That's what we're doing. We're raising our frequency to be able to tune in to that higher station. There's static in between. And just use your discernment if you tune into this other vibration that may not be sending out the signals and the messages that are for the upliftment and for your highest good. Just, you've got the power. Just come back, whoop, dial it up a notch, keep going, keep retuning. Because our frequencies are changing and lifting every day. They don't stay stagnant. Of course not. Because energy moves. It's going to flow. And there are times when, our energy is going to dip. Well, guess what? We do our exercises, we go out, we ground, we run our energy, we think of things to be grateful for, we drink our water, and guess what? That vibration, that frequency comes back up, and we can tune back in. And then we notice, ooh, there's this other station. Let's keep tuning back into that. Then we don't touch that dial. Keep raising your frequency. Keep finding the joy and the laughter. All is not lost. Far from it. It just looks like it. But don't buy it. Choose. Use your discernment, your intuition, your love. All right, dear ones. I will chat with you later. Please make sure you like and subscribe and share. If you're in the Kansas City area, please be sure to check the links below, and you can catch maybe a couple of the sound baths that I'm offering, or meditation, or chakra dance, or wisdom circle, number of different events that I'm facilitating. Alrighty. Much love. Thank you. Thank you. Go out and enjoy, embrace the sky. All possibilities are here, right now, in your heart. The goodness and the divine in me sees the goodness and the divine in you. And so be it. Blessings. Namaste.